Nothing gonna stop me now. This is the third and final part of a three-part series surrounding the communication or lack thereof between a child and their parent. If you have not watched part 1 and part 2, make sure you do. In this one, I'm going to be jumping right in to discuss 8 effective listening skills that you can practice or incorporate that may help with your connection with your parents or any other relationship in your life. With that said, let's get started. Welcome back to SuesSpace. Thanks to everyone who has liked and subscribed to my channel. I am grateful for your support. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload. This will help with my mission of reaching as many young people as possible. It will also help to grow this space. Remember, this channel is for you. We're gonna skip to the good part. We've all experienced talking to someone and having the feeling they weren't listening. You know they hear what you're saying, but you can tell they are not paying attention. This can be hurtful and frustrating when your parents are the ones that are doing it. Active listening shows you care about each other's problems and concerns, so it's time to talk about ways it can improve. Active listening skills can help you understand what people are saying in a conversation. It's hard to listen if your mouth is moving and your brain is thinking of an answer. The goal of active listening is to make sure that you hear and are focused on the words a person is saying, giving them your full, undivided attention. Parents, give your child your full attention by not showing lack of interest or getting distracted by your thoughts or your surroundings. Being a good listener shows that you are present and focused on what they are sharing. Do you know how hard it was for them to come and talk to you? I was scared to talk to mine. Try not to offer advice unless they ask for it. You want to get on the same page before having conversations about solutions to what your child needs. Young people, if your parents are attentive when you're talking, please show them the same respect when they are. Validate your child by acknowledging and expressing what they are thinking and feeling is understandable, normal, and valid. Use statements or words that sound like,
"There's no need for you to feel ashamed about how you are feeling,"
or
"I've gone through something similar like this before."
Validation also encourages your child to share more deeper personal information. It's a powerful listening skill that reassures your child that they are not alone, letting them know that they can come and talk to you openly. Your tone of voice shows your feelings and has an impact on how others react to you. Your tone can either add power and importance to a conversation or destroy it entirely. No one's listening if there's a lot of yelling and screaming going on, or one of you has an attitude in their voice. Facial expressions, hand gestures, eye contact, and body language often say more than your words. Young people, rolling your eyes when your parents are talking, or anyone for that matter, is a clear sign that you have no interest or concern about what they are saying. Some would say it's a sign of disrespect. Even if you don't want to hear what they are saying, try not to do it because it can easily become a habit. Imagine rolling your eyes during an interview. What do you think your odds would be in getting that job? When having a conversation, clear your mind of judgments and counter arguments. What you say is as equally important as how you say it, so be careful of your word choice. I'm sure you've heard this saying before, but you're about to hear it again. Once you say those hurtful words, you can't take them back. That's like trying to squeeze the toothpaste back into the tube. Words can be forgiven, but not forgotten. Young people and parents too, be mindful of the words you use, especially during a disagreement. Your words should include facts, and responses should be without judgment, criticism, and defense. Apologize. Could this be the biggest one of all? An apology does not always mean you were wrong and the other person was right. Apologizing simply means you could have handled the situation differently, or it may be you value the relationship more than your ego. An apology is acknowledging that feelings were hurt and assuming the responsibility. It does not excuse the behavior. Apologizing is not shifting the blame to the other person or using statements that sound like,
"I'm sorry, but you're taking it too personally."
or
"I'm sorry if I did anything to hurt you."
"You did, so own up to it." Using an apology to pacify someone to end a disagreement is not an apology. A sincere apology should sound like, "I understand how what I said or did could have hurt you. I'm sorry." Please don't add a but to that. Parents, I know this is a difficult one for you. You always believe you're right and your child is wrong, and vice versa. But don't assume that you are smarter than your child just because you are older. Before we move on to the last point, young people, this would be a good time to leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know if you have difficulty talking to your parents because they are never ready to accept when they are wrong. How does that make you feel? Offer verbal affirmations that show you're not only listening, but paying attention. Providing support and genuinely being concerned can help de-escalate your child's heightened emotions and anxiety and help to make them feel safe. Use words or statements that sound like,
"I'm listening," "I care," or "we can work this out together."
Offering encouragement lets your child know you understand how difficult it might be for them to come and talk to you about their struggles. How you encourage depends on what your child needs. And it's okay if they don't feel like talking. Let them know that you are there for them whenever they are ready. Of course, that depends on how immediate a resolution is needed. Young people, your ability to effectively communicate your thoughts can impact everything you do. Disagreements will happen in every relationship you have, especially with your parents. It's how you resolve them that matters. Practice listening more, speaking less, and make a conscious effort to not only hear the words that are being spoken, but more to fully comprehend the words that are being communicated. And that's all for this one. Be sure to hit that like and share button before you head out if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and true to yourself until the next one.